love what you do at Lincoln Center. I think that you bring plays that touch our hearts and make us think. And
sometimes.
No, but I like them because a lot of the plays today manipulate and try to shove an idea down our throat. Yours don't. They express the opinion and then make us think and choose our own ideas.
Thank you for saying
Andre is always experimenting and questing and linking past and the history of theater to its present and future.
Well, I love it. I mean, I think that's why we go to theater, to be...
Well, ideally, yes, that's true. Yes.
I'm an idealist, what can I say?
Thank you
You've
for
done to state some service, and we know it.
God, I'm exhausted.
No, I'm trying to think of the play that I just thought was so amazing. It was about the African-American woman whose son was getting into trouble. It took place in a high school.
Oh, Pipeline.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah,
Love,
Dominic
love,
Marceau's
love.
play
Yes, I
Pipeline.
saw that.
Yes, that should be a movie. So more people can see it.
Dominique has this big career now on TV. You know, these young writers, they get snapped
They
up.
really do. Who started it? Who started that move?
The fact that what started it was is 5 times as much TV production now as there was 5 years ago. Some of it in New York, and some of it very good.
Some of it very.
My era of writers, they didn't go back and forth between TV and plays. They didn't know how to do it. And there weren't that many channels.
They weren't what? Bringing cachet.
No.
It was TV stuff. Yeah.
Now, I don't know of a young playwright, a gifted young playwright, who isn't intimately involved in television.
Even ones who may have made their reputation and sustained it as experimental. Susan
But I would say-
Murray, all of them.
Getting back to giving awards, wouldn't you say a lot of the reasons that playwrights are now doing that is because they aren't nurtured, they aren't honored, they aren't given...
I mean, older playwrights?
No, new playwrights, but also old playwrights, like Malcolm McDonough. I mean, no one really honored him and told him how fabulous he was, and then he went to film. I think...
Well, but he I don't really know him, but he was always, I mean, I met him when he was a young writer, and he was always interested in film, and he was always interested in directing as well as writing film.
Right.
So it was an interest of his.
But he always loved theater more. He said...
Oh, God bless him.
Yes.
This guy is a saint.
He's a saint.
I said, I don't drink wine, so he provides vodka.
No, wait, I thought he said water.
What
Do you
would
drink
keep...
Oh, yeah, yes, I do.
What do you
Yes.
think would keep young playwrights sticking with the theater and creating more of a body of work?
I think that's not an issue anymore. I think young playwrights become middle-aged playwrights and become older playwrights, and 3/4 of them do stick with the theater and don't give up on the theater and manage to have careers where they can go back and forth between television, movies, and theater.
So you think this is a good thing?
I think it pays their bills, and the theater does not pay their bills. I don't see a mass defection of playwrights to Hollywood or to the theater. In the old days, you couldn't do that. When I was starting out, you either wrote plays and lived in New York, or you went to Hollywood and you wrote movies. And usually, if you wrote movies, that ended your playwriting career. That isn't
That
true
actually
now.
was true with actors too. You
Well,
either worked in...
it's not true with actors either.
Yeah, true.
The
Thank
problem
God.
for us who work in the theater is that these writers are very busy, and you can never get everyone in the same room at the same time. And the actors are very busy, so that casting a play is much more difficult than it used to be, because so many actors are involved on television series, way
more TV series too.
That's it. Ask her something. We've had enough of this.
I know I got you guys in conversation. I love this. This is like one of my favorite movies. You're picking up an award for another person tonight.
I am, yes, exactly. Well, I'm not, actually two of us are. I'm introducing Adrienne Kennedy. I'm a pioneer and veteran of the off-Broadway movement. And then another young multimedia artist, Issa Davis, who does plays, does installations, writes for TV, does movies. She's actually reading an acceptance from this playwright.
What brought you to do this act of picking
I love
up
this woman's work. I discovered her first play. I was living in Chicago, but I was feverishly reading about theater. And Adrienne Kennedy, a woman in 1964, and a black woman, had this extraordinary, visionary, experimental play called Funny House of the Negro that opened off-Broadway. And I got a hold of it. It must have been a Samuel French, probably, edition. I got a hold of it as soon as I could. And I followed her work as a critic, which is what I do for a living, and as a fan, which is what I also do for a living, ever since.